how do you work with your athletes when it comes to goal settings, or like they come in with a specific goal that they wanna attack? How does that play out in how you coach them, or not so much on the programming side? I'm curious as to like how deep you go on the lifestyle stuff to help them achieve that goal.
That's something actually I've really tried to work on this summer, which is easier because it's not very busy, so athletes are coming in 2-3 at a time, so I can have that one-on-one conversation with them. A lot of athletes, especially university athletes, struggle with sleep, and so I've been working on like, hey, if you want to perform better, like you should sleep more, or you should, work on this aspect, and so then I'll work on them with that. And I always do try to relate it back to their goal, because a lot of athletes, especially university athletes, are at that age where they're invincible and they're at the top of their sport and nothing can go wrong. So instead of being like, hey, if you don't sleep, like you're gonna have a heart attack when you're 55, they're like, no, I won't. So, and then they won't do it. So what you need to do is kind of relate it back to, hey, like if sleep decreases your jump performance, or it decreases your sprint performance, which means that you won't get to that ball quicker than that other athlete, and then they're going to take it from you and score. And so in their mind, playing out almost that fear scenario is like, oh, wow, I need to sleep better, I need to do this or that. One thing I actually started doing this year, or started and will continue to do, is with each of the training camps with each team, I'm having each athlete write down what their goal is in the weight room, in their physical training for the year. Don't write their name on it, just give me that piece of paper, and then overall get a sense for what everybody kind of wants. And what I'm seeing is females want to run faster, jump higher, be stronger and look better, and shocks with shocks, men want to be faster, jump higher, be stronger and look better. So it's kind of my way of cheekily being like, hey, like you all want the same thing, like these programs are meant to help with that. But it also just allows me to hold them accountable in the training of like, hey, the reason we are doing front squats is to run faster, which allows you to do this and this and this, and that is what you guys said. Or, hey, this is a tip on, eating the proper amount of carbohydrates before a game because you want to win, and in order to win, you need to score more. In order to score more, you have to have energy to run, and in order to have energy to run, you have to have blah, 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 blah. So I kind of like work it back that way so that they can see the trajectory of how that tip relates to their goal. Because if I just say, hey, you need to eat more carbs, you're gonna be like, okay, sure. But yeah, exactly. But that's everyone's question. It's like, why? A lot of athletes, and the athletes that are just like, okay, they're just gonna be shoving bread in their face, and that's not good either. But you need to have that kind of that trajectory so that they can see that, okay, eating bread gives me energy, eating energy or having energy allows me to run more, having run more allows me to score more allows me to win. Win is the ultimate goal. But it does kind of, just show them that trajectory, because a lot of athletes don't know that. We often think that athletes are, they're good at their sport. That means they understand everything about the body, when oftentimes they're good at their sport genetically, as I kind of said, which means they didn't have to learn to eat properly. They didn't have to learn to sleep well. They were just good at it. So teaching them those little incremental gains will allow them to accelerate their performance and improve their performance and health over the long term.
Yeah,